as it currently is. Go back to New York. Yeah, I'm going to go back to New York soon. Prayers for people up in New York. I know there's big snowstorms right there. I know there's a lot of big snowstorms, so it's been good to kind of avoid that stuff, and yeah, it's the benefit of having 2 apartments and being over here in Florida. Mods, what's wrong with the chat? It's people saying India, Israel #1. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna again shit mods. Let's just ban this stuff. Yemen #1. We love Palestine. They're trolling, bro. They're trolling. All right. Okay, so let's. Oh, DJ Vlad clip is out. Let's see. That's not members only. And who? What else? I've like only a little bit of time. Amber's almost here for me to catch up on stuff before she gets here. Let's see. Let's see. Stole that shit. Oh yeah, he put one up. It's an 8-minute clip. All right. Let's see. DJ Vlad.
All right, here we go. Today we have one of the most successful and most polarizing figures in the streaming world, who recently made worldwide headlines when he showed up at a nightclub in Miami, along with Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes, and others, and got the club to play Ye's banned Hail Hitler song.
And yes, I see about people talking about Upscrolled. I am at Real SNEAKO on Upscrolled. I don't know if it's going to be another Red Note or one of those other apps that don't work, but I made an account in there. Somebody took the at SNEAKO at. Would love to get that, Upscrolled CEO. But yeah, as of now, I'm at Real SNEAKO on Upscrolled.
SNEAKO, welcome to Vlad TV.
How you doing? It wasn't me who got the club to play it. I was excited to hear it's one of my favorite songs.
Right.
I was there when it was created, but I didn't ask to get it played. I enjoyed it. Maybe I enjoyed it too much. They're calling it the Clubbercost or Clubtober 7th. So.
Well, it's your first time here. I want to start at the very beginning. Okay, so.
Wait, is this members only? Am I leaking something? No, it's not. It's just public. Bro dressed like Dexter Morgan. Yes, sir. Tonight's the night.
What ethnicity are your parents?
My dad, he's from Haiti. My mother's Filipino. My dad is half black, and his father, my grandfather, is half Hungarian and then half Ashkenazi Jew.
Okay.
So, which we just found out.
So you're like 12.5% Jewish?
Yes, sir. Shalom.
Okay. Where was your grandfather living at the time?
He was living, so he fought in World War II, and then he...
Does that count as kissing the wall?
Left after the war and moved to Haiti. Oh. And hid his identity, and we didn't know. Well, I never met him. He died before I was born. He didn't know he was Jewish. Mm-hmm. So that's a pretty G move to fight in the war. He fought against the Nazis, and then, wanted to start a new life. And goes to Haiti out of all places. That's a baller move. I got one of those fake. You know how Jews in the industry have fake names, like Jonah Hill's real name is Feldstein,
right?
And then Yahoo's real name is like Lewinsky or something. I got one of those too.
Okay, so as a kid, were you a good kid? Did you get in trouble?
Pretty good.
Is that a Fed question? Is he trying to see if I'm a felon? What is that?
I did decent in school. I cheated on a lot of the tests and stuff, but I think everyone kind of did. It was before ChatGPT, where everyone's using AI now to pass.
And also, I did say this the other day, but just in case, because I've been in this situation before, I don't know if you noticed right here, the mic's on, and this camera, you see the little light right here? I got my POV. So if anything sneaky happens in interviews going forward, stuff like that, I've been in this situation before, Jinxie tried to scam me. So I got all interviews, I'm gonna make sure. Just in case.
But yeah, I didn't really get in too much trouble.
Okay.
Here and there. Sometimes I got in trouble for going on 4chan too much. I was big into message boards.
Is that weird? Would you guys have done the same thing if you're in a? I think it makes sense. Preparation, but yeah. See, I'm at my setup. Got my mic, got my little camera. They try to edit anything, but I don't think he's going to be honest with you. I don't even think he'd be upset about that. It's just
the librarian was able to monitor the computer. I got in some fights, but nothing crazy. Good kid.
Generally a good kid.
Yeah.
So around 2013, you're around 14, 15 years old. That's when you officially joined YouTube. 2013,
May 2013, that's when I started my SNEAKO channel. Mm-hmm. I've had channels before that. I used to make lyric videos for like Drake and Nicki Minaj and stuff. It was like Moment for Life. I loved editing, so I would just make these flashy lyric videos. But that channel, my real channel, that's when I started. Well, May of 2013. So it's almost 13 years.
Okay, and it was actually SNEAKO at that time? At that time?
Same exact channel, yeah.
Okay, why the name?
Why does my nose look huge, bro? It doesn't even look like a Jew nose. It looks like a future nose. Do I always look like that? That shit looks flaring, bro. My nostrils look, God, like... Do I always look like that?
SNEAKO.
It was a nickname when I was growing up. It was my gamer tag while I was playing Call of Duty. I started making Call of Duty videos, so it's just a nickname that stuck. My real name is Nicolas. It's a French name. Some people say...
it looks like Cuffham's nose, right? It's just...
Nikolai. The Americans can't pronounce it properly, so SNEAKO is easier.
Okay, so Nico became SNEAKO, basically.
Nicolas became SNEAKO.
Nicolas becomes SNEAKO. Okay, so you started the channel when you were around 14, 15 years old. And at what point did it start to really grow?
It was slow growth in the beginning.
Okay, so basically talking about my life story. I want to see the stuff where we talk about Israel, Palestine, I think is really good. Let me skip ahead a little bit and let me go through the clips. We don't have much time.
The difference between me and him is my stuff, and I use YouTube the way an original YouTuber was doing it, where you open up a MacBook and you talk. It's about your personality. It's about who you are. He's doing it and treating it like a corporation. So YouTube changed because of him. YouTube used to be the name of the website, YouTube. You are the new TV. It's people. You know, everything else you see in media is all manufactured and is all with the studio and writers. I think Mr. Beast turned it into that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan. My kids love him. It's one of those things.
Nostrils.
You know, talk about how much richer he is than me and everything else like
How
that.
do you look smacks your nose? What are you even saying? I like my nose. I like the Cuffham nose. You know, it's not a bad thing.
But I really admire what he's done. I think he's raised the bar, and yeah, the fact that you worked with him originally is dope. Okay,
Nose smash.
So you start bringing out that type of content. You went to college?
I went to film school for 2 years. I dropped out.
Okay. Was it
Keep
because
grabbing my nose like I'm trying to fix it and make it
the
smaller.
YouTube money started to ramp up at that point?
Yeah, I was making more money, and also Mr. Beast told me, he's like, just drop out of college. You know, I said, well, I want to do film. This is what I always got into this for. Yeah, I'm making waves as a streamer, but what I really do is the videos firsthand. I was trying to show you before what I was doing with Ye in Spain, the films and stuff. And I was banned on YouTube at the time, so I posted them on Twitter. But I've been doing that most of my life. That was the main focus. So I want to make movies. That's the end goal. But he was saying, why don't you just make movies and put them on YouTube? And there was no...
Okay, you've heard this story before. Maybe I should have had the mic on. It is what it is. We got SNEAKO on Vlad TV before GTA 6. The fact that he did this interview, though, much respect to Vlad. SNEAKO looks like Pennywise with that crooked smile in the thumbnail. Why is SNEAKO dressed like Breaking Bad? Finally, top G interview on Vlad TV. Let's go. Click without thinking and ended up enjoying it. Okay, cool. This guy's a dweeb. What a goofy and disappointment. This guy's PR team working overtime. Mind Games never had to pay me talk about a Jew. I've been in the hunt. All right. Punch in the air right now. Okay. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good.